I don't know how many people. There's one person watching.
Sure.
One person waiting. All right, here we go. We are live. Welcome to the Flipside, everyone. I'm Sam.
JT.
And this is an impromptu, as the title told you. This is an impromptu live unboxing because JT sent me a picture of this, like 2 hours ago?
Yep.
He sent me a picture of this showing up at his house 2 hours ago, and I was like, dude, well, let's do it. And so he had the afternoon free. I had the afternoon free.
Kind of.
Kind of.
Yep.
So here we are. My computer back there is working on kicking out the render of the top 100 segment that we recorded.
I've been waiting for that to hit for like 3 days to watch it. So.
Yeah, well, it's Wednesdays, bro. Wednesdays.
Mel keeps asking, is it out yet? No, Wednesdays, bro.
Wednesday at 9 a.m. Wednesday at 9 a.m. Yep. So that's working on that. I just recorded a Why It's There episode that I'll be editing as soon as that thing gets done rendering that. And so in the meantime, we're going to do this. Unbox Resident Evil, the board game. Now, this is from Steamforged Games. Have you bought anything from them other than this game?
Yeah, I'm sure I have. I don't know. I'm trying to think off the top of my head, like, what's a Steamforged game?
Dark Souls.
No Dark Souls.
That's
a good question.
Yeah,
you have to look it up.
They usually have a pretty.
Sure
they usually have a pretty solid like feel for their games. Let me see if I can work some magic here and pull up.
And while he's working his magic, one thing you got to know about me is every time I get a game in, doesn't matter if I order it up from Amazon or Midget Market or the store next door or Kickstarter, the first thing I do when I get it is I unbox it, I punch it, I put it all together. The shrink does not stay on my games for more than a couple of hours at the maximum when I get them. So I have never been one of those people that can just let it sit on a shelf for 2 months before I unbox it.
Oh crap, is this Resident Evil 2, the board game?
This is number 1. So the funny thing is they came out with 2.
Yeah.
I think they came out with 2 first.
That was 2019, yeah.
They came out with 2, then they came out with 3, and then they went down and came out with 1. So this is the newest one. This is Resident Evil, no 2 or 3.
You're going in the wrong direction, people. You're supposed to start with 1, 2, 3.
That's just the way they do it. So that's, as far as Resident Evil goes, I've played on video game 2, 3, 4, a whole bunch, 5, a whole bunch, 6 through, although most people would hate me for saying that. 7, I haven't actually played. I have it. Village, I have it. I haven't played either one of those yet. So, yeah. And then the remakes of 2 and 3. So,
cool.
But anyways, I like Resident Evil.
All right. So, other games that Steamforged has done, just to run them through, see if you did it. Euthia Tournament of Resurrection.
Nope.
Dark Souls, the board game.
Nope. I love the video game.
Dark Souls, the card game.
Nope.
Guild Ball.
Nope.
Nah, I didn't think you're not a tabletop minis guy. Bard Sung.
Nope.
Resident Evil 2, did you buy that one?
I did not.
No? Well, there's 158 of them,
yeah,
but a lot of those are
those
like
are the top end ones.
Expansions for Dark Souls,
sure.
like Devil May Cry?
Nope. Again, a lot of video game ports. A lot of these games are really expensive. Games like Bard Sung just didn't sing to me.
Gears of War?
Gears of War, no.
God Tier?
No.
Or God Tear? How do you pronounce it?
God Tear, I think is actually
God
what it
Tear?
is.
All right.
I saw the Gears of War one, had the opportunity to, and I passed her by.
Yeah.
So.
Just a whole bunch of
This might be my first one from
expansions. I
Steamforged.
think it might be because most of their like Guild Ball and Dark Souls are the ones that they're. I would say, at least in my opinion, Horizon Zero Dawn.
Love the video game. Saw a lot of mixed reviews on the board game. Would love to have the miniatures.
Monster Hunter World. Well, that's 2024.
I got that one coming, baby.
There you go.
I got that one coming.
All right. Well, there we go. So that's pretty much what we're doing. So we're gonna, without further ado, we're gonna go ahead and get into this. I'll switch over to the other. Screen so that we can kind of see
this giant box. But we're gonna take the. You'll have to tell me where it fits.
There you go. It ain't all gonna fit on the screen, brother.
We're gonna take grapefruit knife and go to town.
Grapefruit knife for the win.
Unless I throw it it across the table and stabbed Sam in the arm.
Oh my goodness.
A little bit of blood on the table never hurt.
There we go.
Unless you're playing Scythe.
Got it.
Oh. Alright.
There we go. And then on the side here.
But yeah, I'm pretty excited to see this one. For sure.
There we go.
A huge Resident Evil fan.
Should be good.
Alright. Cardboard. I don't even know if... I would assume that this is everything that I ordered. And I think I ordered 99% of the Kickstarter.
Okay, that is like... that is like super on screen.
Yep.
So that will show everything. So you can stand up even if you want to.
I'm gonna have to. So we're looking this way, huh? Coming soon to Kickstarter, Resident Evil 4. Take my money now. Resident Evil 4 is my favorite Resident Evil.
Well, there you have it.
So your player mats for your equipment, your guns, your character mats. Assuming that they're all just 4 character mats. So this one is very much... I almost picked up Resident Evil 3 at one point. Those are amazing. Oh, let's see here. Director's Cut.
Are they all the same?
Yes, those are all the same.
They all have police on them?
Yep.
You're all police people?
You're the stars, right?
Okay, alright.
In more ways than one. Kickstarter exclusives.
Did you like the movies?
I love the movies.
Oh, okay.
Of course, Mila Jovovich is a crush of mine for life.
Oh.
Where did that grapefruit knife go?
I took it away from you because you talked about cutting me and stuff.
You won't let me pull out a real knife. So. It's true, he won't. He's against it. He likes this grapefruit knife. So, stars.
Jason Likens is here. Hello, Jason.
Hello, Jason.
He says, I played Code Veronica on Dreamcast.
Indeed. I never had Dreamcast. I literally bought a GameCube so I could play 4. And then when it came out on the PlayStation, I sold the GameCube.
I'm going to just focus stuff.
Yep.
So that people have a clue.
Perfect. These are your stars. These are your characters, all the different characters you can play. I don't know if I can pick them all out by their... It looks like a Ada maybe, or nope, that's a Jill. Alright, we have all the different characters. That might be a hunk, I don't know. But, nice minis.
Those are the Kickstarter exclusives, eh?
Like I said, honestly, I haven't gone back to the Kickstarter. I don't remember. I know there was one thing I didn't buy, and the one thing I didn't buy, I think, was there was like a gold Nemesis or something like that I didn't buy. Because I didn't think he needed to be gold, but where should we start here?
I'm going to have these out, and I'll cut to them.
Yeah, can you see them?
Yep.
Let's see what else we got in the small stuff. Terrain box. We all love terrain. Especially after getting the terrain stuff from... What was that one we played not too long ago? Lords of Ragnarok.
Yes. All right. I'm gonna cut to the minis over here just to give a little bit more of a close up. Gotta make sure that we are cut in there. So there we go. So just give a little bit of a close up so that you guys can see the detail. So it's looking pretty cool. Man, that girl's got a frisbee in her hand. Why is she...
One's got a basketball.
Is that a basketball or is that
like
a frisbee? That looks like a frisbee, bro.
She got a frisbee in her hand?
That looks like a frisbee to me.
That's her hat. She just pulled her hat off. It's hot.
Pull her hat off?
I have no idea what it is.
I think it's a frisbee, brother.
No.
She's gonna smack
some
zombies in a frisbee.
The one thing that really made me excited about this one, I said I almost bought 3, but this one, this is survival horror, right? So you're going to get very few bullets. You're going to have to run from zombies just as often as you try to fight them because you might be down to your last bullet in your gun and you got to decide if you're going to try to shoot a zombie in the head or run away.
Yep.
Like trying to shut doors.
King Zombieland told us, man, always double tap it.
You can't in this game. You run out of ammo.
Oh, man. Yep, one of them does have a basketball. Look at that.
Nice. What do you got over there? While you're looking over there, here's a catwalk. And a door.
Oh, terrain. Sweet. I'm going to show this up real quick. That's cool. Yeah, she does have a basketball.
I did see a basketball, huh?
You did.
Different doors.
Catwalk, a door. This is the part of the terrain pack, is that what you're saying?
Yeah, looks like there's some railings and ramps. And lots of dead bodies.
Wow.
This is cool.
That's pretty gross, man.
Yeah, foot lockers and filing cabinets. So those are all part of the terrain pack.
Carol Eris says, hello, just started the campaign and so far so good. Some new mechanics versus Resident Evil 3.
Nice.
Jason Lycan says, what are y'all's thoughts on the flood of video games into board games? I would love it if they did Half-Life 2. What do you think?
I guess the question is, could they make Half-Life 2 good?
Oh, man.
Well, the problem is, it's like Horizon Zero Dawn, right? Horizon Zero Dawn, if you like the video game, it's really, really good. And it sounds like porting it over to a board game may not have gone as well as they would have hoped. But that's a pretty hard thing to move. I mean, but I'm excited about this one. I'm trying to think of what other ones have we done. Are you back up top?
Yeah. Back up to you.
So this terrain pack, I'll give it back, and you can stuff all those ones in there.
All right. Yeah, you just keep going.
But trying to think what other video game ones. I like the idea for sure. You know, Mythic did 6 Siege.
Yep.
And that's a pretty good port. So we haven't actually played. What's it called? The new one, the one that's out from.
Call of Duty?
Yeah, Call of Duty.
I've got the prototype, and I can actually show you how to play that. I've done some more play testing on it, and so I'm good to go with it. So I can show you how very easily, but it'll be a little bit.
I think in theory it's a really good thing. Like Monster Hunter World, I'm pretty excited about the changes for Iceborne. This is interesting. This is the retro pack. When you look at these cards, maybe Sam can show you it up close. You know, they've got the pixelated. And this is an expansion, so. But they've got the pixelated.
Let's see.
Pictures.
Oh, wow. Wow, they went old school with this, man.
Even pixelated zombies. I don't know which one are we looking at right now. We're looking up top, right?
Yeah, we are. I'll just put a smattering of these out.
Pixelated zombie.
Okay, I'll put a smattering of them out, just so that
piles
people
of cards
can see it. Yeah, we won't be able to show all of the cards, but we can show some of them just to give you an idea.
We don't need to show the retro pack too much, but
sure.
The main game has its own as well.
I think that's enough just to give them an idea. What is it?
Look at that.
That's cool.
That is bad.
That's cool.
All right, that's exciting.
All right, so let me. I'll let you keep on that for a second.
That's all right. You can take them down there too.
All right. Let's see here.
Who doesn't love dice? You know I love dice.
All right, so this is the pixelated pictures that he was just telling you about on the cards from Resident Evil. So you got the zombie, the hunter, you got Cerberus, Cerberus or Cerebus, I don't know how you pronounce that. Cerberus probably.
Looks like Cerberus, yeah.
But then you also have these weapons like Magnum, the rocket launcher, a crank, golden emblem, equipment, imitation keys, shotguns. Then that's what the back of one of the cards looks like. So that pixelated look, that's pretty neat. All right, what else you got? What else you got?
These dice?
Oh, okay. Yeah, let's show the dice real quick.
There we go.
Let's see.
Are you down there?
Yep.
Sweet.
it's awesome that it came in one of these little vials.
Yep.
Those are, I mean, that's a super cool idea. It's super not necessary.
Right.
But it's just one of those thematic inclusions. Wow, that umbrella die looks really
cool. Umbrella die looks really cool.
Looks really sweet. These are nice. I love custom dice too. Mm-hmm. Custom dice are so nice. And I like the rounded edges as well.
Yeah.
So everything about that little dice pack just screams theme. I love that. Indeed. All right, cutting back up top.
All right, back up here. Resident Evil the board game stars Monsters box. Got some monsters coming.
Monsters.
I passed them all down there. He has to reorganize everything. So here's the monster. Here's some of the monsters.
I'm falling behind on that.
That's all right. We'll go a little slower. I have no idea what that is, but it's a beast-looking thing. Almost werewolf-like, but more reptilian. We got the undead dogs. You always have to have the undead dogs.
Alright, I'm caught up.
You got jazz hands.
Are you serious? Jazz hands? That's a real name?
No, I don't know. It's just, the guy looks kind of like jazz hands.
Jazz hands. That's amazing.
There's a bunch of zombies in there.
Alright, let's see here.
Take a look at that.
Yep. Alright, I'll get him set up. You keep going. I'll get him set up.
Oh, so this is just a box of game trays for organization.
Oh, dude, we got to show those. I love game trays, man. But let me just cut to this real quick. Show those close up of the zombies. Austin Crocker is here. Something like Divinity Original Sin would be cool as a board game.
Oh yes, it would. It might take over my life, but it would be an amazing board game.
So are these guys the hunters? Is that what these guys are?
Those might be. I don't know what the...
It just looked like the same picture, that's all.
Oh, cool. Because you looked at the pictures on the cards.
Yeah. Those look like hunters, I think. And then these are just... these look like Steamforge's version of a fatty.
You can't call them that now. They're brutes.
Okay, they're brutes. Sorry.
They're very thin brutes.
There's just a gaggle of them in there. And then on top of them were JT's jazz hands. And the zombie dogs.
Yep.
They look awesome. Alright, come back up top.
Back up top. I said just a pile of game trays. Nice organization.
Dude.
Looks like little stands.
Oh my goodness. I'm sorry, I'm like super... I'm more excited about that than I am the rest of the game, though.
Pretty close. Yep, always.
Because I'm not a Resident Evil fan. I watch the movies. That's about it. Never really played the game.
Look at that.
But I love game trays.
It's about as organized as you can get. So.
Dang, that's so cool. And that's gonna organize at least one of your boxes, I'd imagine, right?
Yeah, I would hope at least one, and maybe more. So. Let's see, this one's the board game. There's 2 expansions here. Into the Darkness and Bleak Outpost.
We're gonna block this. We're gonna block out the sun with
the other camera. Nice. Alright, so this is the actual board game. Oh, I don't know. Where's the... I don't know if you can see that or not, but that face is doing its thing. Like it's one of those holographic...
Oh, yeah, that is cool.
He's turning to see you.
Oh, really? Let me see. Let me see if I can catch it on.
Maybe he's turning to see away. Yeah, it's really tough.
Let me see if I can...
If he gets you enough light over there to...
Yeah, I don't know.
Like you're seeing the side of his face.
Yeah, I don't think it...
Yeah, it's really tough.
No, I can't. Oh, I barely can.
Are you up here or are you down there?
No, I'm up there still.
Oh, you're up
I'm
there.
playing with the camera, with my iPhone camera to try to get it to work. I don't think I can, though.
Scenarios book. That's a pile of scenarios. What does it say? Scenarios start on page 6 and go to page 42. So about 2 pages scenario.
So is this like a one side? Oh wait, whoa.
Is it doing more stuff to you?
No, it's like, okay, so it has this, but then on the other side it also has.
I'll show them up here.
All of that.
Oh
in
yeah,
there.
All different directions. Yep.
All of the redirections. But I don't think it's going to be very functional for the game. You're going to use the other side most of the time.
Yeah, you're going to use the other side. But
that's cool to see.
What he did show is it moves.
I didn't
even
show
looks
anything
down
here.
But looks like we have places for decks sit on the back. So it's look like a deck organization for your table.
Caro Eris says that's the campaign mat on the other side of the hologram.
Very
But
beautiful.
you can also see the campaign map through the hologram. So I don't...
Oh, can you?
Yeah.
Oh, I think that's more of a...
But I think that's more graphical. Just because it's... Yeah.
Yeah. That's awesome. Or here, I'll take it back, I guess. It's going to go back in this box.
Yeah. Holy shnikes.
Rule books. Lots of pictures in the rule books.
That's always good.
Narrative events, danger, mission maps.
I've never really had a huge problem with Steamforged Games rulebooks, but the only one that I've really had any interaction with is Guild Ball, so I haven't really spent much time in any of the other ones. So
one of the things that people have said, and for those of you that have played it, they said that the boards are very dark. You can see definitely the cuts, the lines where the characters are going to stand, but they do look obviously very dark.
Yeah.
Being a Resident Evil.
Oh, of course.
Yeah. There's no light in this game, I'm supposing. It's always in the dark. There's no daylight for some reason.
Well, it's all underground, isn't it? I mean, well...
No, not always.
Oh, okay.
Not always, but...
Well, I mean, all... Yeah. And again, my experience is just from the movies, so it just seemed to me that a lot of the stuff that happens is like in some laboratory somewhere.
You guys can see the tops of dials here.
Yeah.
Lots of different types of dials.
Yep, they can see it all really well.
Tons of different dials. And then button. Looks like these are all two-sided.
Yep.
So.
That's awesome.
Yep. Bunch of punch boards and hopefully a bunch of tokens we can throw away once we find the replacements.
Right. Got it.
So, pile some more dudes. There is some kind of nemesis type critter.
Let me go ahead and while you're showing. Well,
go ahead. You can do what you need to do.
Let me go. No, I mean I don't need to. I'm just.
What would you like to do, sir?
Maybe people want to see,
yeah,
better detail or something to that effect on some of these tiles. So I'll just show a couple of them and then, kind of move on from that. I wonder, are these tokens here? You think going to be replaced by some of those miniatures?
Those dead, yep.
The dead miniatures, yeah.
That's what it looks like.
Looks really neat. I'll show one more and then we'll go back to, we'll try to get some of those minis up there.
Perfect. So this, what we're looking at is the base game currently.
Yeah. Alright. Cool.
So you can see how many characters did we have in that expansion. There was, those are all Kickstarter characters, right? There was, I don't know, a dozen of them.
Mm-hmm.
Base game looks like it starts with 4. That was an extra set of dice because I like a lot of the games, Cthulhu, Death May Die, Zombicide. I like to buy a second set or even a third set of dice sometimes.
Yeah.
But you got 4 base characters and a bunch of zombies, some zombie dogs, some more jazz hands.
Alright, let's check. Let's check. Oh yeah, we got one of those. One of them's in. Dude.
What's that?
One of them's in like handcuffs, dude.
Nice.
That's pretty awesome. So you got some that are in like handcuffs here. You got another kind of abomination dude. I don't know. He's got a freaky big hand though. More hunters, and here are some of the player characters, I guess. They all have pistols. They're going to die. There's another set of dice. More zombie dogs. This guy just wants a handshake. He just wants to shake your hand. He doesn't want to hurt you. He's just friendly.
And then pull you in and bite your face off. That's what they do. Pull you in and bite your face off.
Alright, back up top.
Back up top.
Morgan Knight. Mine is delivering next Wednesday.
I know, it's so awesome. Lots of cards. I was trying to see in these cards. Lisa Trevor. Oh, yeah. Lisa Trevor's a... You see that? There you are. We're right in here.
Yeah, you're back up top.
Lisa Trevor's a pretty one. That's the one that was in the handcuffs. Oh, that's not so good. But she's got 10 health. We know that. She's got a chain drag ability. So, but there's chain lash guys. There's all the enemy cards. Nice pile of enemy cards. And their special abilities. Delayed strike. Death grip. Backlash. Looks like these are some kind of encounter card. We don't want to read them yet. It appears, and I don't know exactly how the game plays, but it looks like these cards are cards that you're going to draw to populate the next areas maybe as you move forward.
Yeah, that's cool.
That's really cool because you don't know what's on the map until you're actually...
So it's a scrolling map.
Either a scrolling map or you're putting the map together and not filling it in. I don't know either way.
Yeah. Morgan Knight says, I'm very excited. This particular game has a lot of nostalgia for me.
Me too. Me too.
I have absolutely zero nostalgia for the game. But I mean...
These look like encounter cards.
I'm always interested in how these new games will play and how they're able to kind of cross over.
Like you said, bridge that gap.
Bridge the gap between video games and board games.
Yep. And I think this one, especially being survival horror, like I said, having limited ammo and stuff like that, I think the theme should come through pretty strong.
Yeah.
More of those rooms. More enemy cards. I think these are more basic enemies, zombies and hunters, like you said. Cerberus. These are just like the basic Lisa Trevor, maybe Lisa Trevor without special abilities, it looks like. So, as well as your character cards.
Before she became a monster.
Before she became, horrible. Jill Valentine, Rebecca Chambers, Chris Redfield, and Barry Burton, as well as Albert Wesker and some others. So,
do you know who all these people are?
Oh yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm a doof.
I do know who all these people are. Looks like door cards. We're back in what's the game that has door cards? Oh shoot.
I don't know.
Massive Darkness 2.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Has door cards. You open the door and then you get some kind of encounter based on the door.
See, that's how old school I am. I've only played Massive Darkness 1. I haven't played 2 yet.
Yeah. All clear door, like that one. So, yep.
It looks like the insert will not accommodate sleeved cards.
Oh. Yeah, they're pretty tight. I don't know. We'll have to go home and give it a shot. Cause
here's the solution to that.
Yeah, depth-wise they won't. Absolutely.
Don't sleeve your cards.
I only sleeve cards that have significant deck building.
High traffic.
Yep.
Right. High traffic cards.
That's the ones, if we're deck building all the time with them, or like you said, or shuffling all the time. But these where you shuffle once at the beginning of the game, like the door cards, I won't.
There's something to be said about protecting your investment, so to speak. But, I mean, generally speaking, I don't think...
All kinds of equipment, grenades.
Yeah. I don't think if you're going to play... Unless you're going to play a card, like, multiple times a week, I don't think it's really going to be that big of a deal.
I agree with that. But, helipad, looks like we just got more cards in there. I didn't give you any stacks of cards, did I?
No, you didn't give me any stacks of cards. You did give me the tiles, and I'll hand them back to you. You know, the punch-out boards for the tiles, the layout.
No secrets underneath, that sucks.
Morgan Knight says, yeah, the insert is a bit of a disappointment from what I've heard. Solo Board Gaming Night RE3 had a terrible insert as well. At least the gameplay was very faithful to the game.
It all depends on... You want to hand me the boards and things?
Yes, sir.
It all depends on how much space you want to take up with a game, too, though. I mean... the truth is no. I killed the mascot.
I can't even call out his name because he doesn't have a name yet.
I just called him the mascot.
I know. Here's the rule book.
I mean, boxes just keep getting bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger.
Yeah.
So where do you draw the line, especially in shipping times?
Yeah.
So
I'm surprised they were able to fit all this in one box, dude.
Oh, all of
these? It's
yeah.
dense.
And I would assume this is everything I ordered. Like I said, I don't honestly remember.
Yeah.
I'll go back and I'll
boxes
check.
Are sleek though, dude.
Boxes
I like the boxes.
This is director's cut, so this is all Kickstarter stuff.
Yep.
I believe. More characters, more critters. Looks like we got snakes.
Why did it have to be snakes?
We got spiders too.
I hate spiders.
Just in case you don't want snakes, you can have the spiders. That's all right. There's a little bit for everybody.
Morgan Nice says, I sleeve because I grew up with 3 brothers who had no respect for my things. I'm trying to break that habit, but between HX, I don't know what that's supposed to mean, HX and friends who like to snack and game, it's hard.
Yeah, that's tough.
Understood.
More door cards to jump in your deck, I believe.
Yeah, I don't.
More equipment.
You know, we're not trying to say one is right and one is wrong. We're just saying, you know.
I sleeve a lot of stuff. It's funny. Sam came over one day and he's like, "Hey, I need this size of sleeve," and I'm like, "Here it is." And I gave him 1 pack, and he's like, "Oh, it's your last pack." I was like, "Okay, that's all right. I just ordered 1,500 more." And then I did. Remember?
Yeah.
And then I don't know, 3 weeks later I was out again, so I don't know.
Oh my goodness.
It happens.
Wow.
Especially with Marvel Champions and
okay, yeah, Champions. Oh, sorry.
I think I had just sleeved 51st State Collector's Edition, and that's a ton of cards, so
gotcha.
But it happens, especially with some of those
deck builders and stuff.
Deck builders, lots of cards and games.
Yep.
And this is Into the Darkness.
One of the expansions?
I would assume, again, I don't remember, but I would assume it's one of the expansions. Yes, yeah. More. Oh, look at that!
Oh, you got to show me that.
I can't even that. See it. That's amazing.
That's got to come on the.
Jeez, Louise.
Close up cam.
Close up cam. Look at the size of that to my hand.
I know, right?
You don't like snakes and spiders?
No, I don't. But okay, real snakes and spiders, I hate them. I hate them. But plastic ones that are minis are super cool.
Looks like we got a couple of boss monsters.
So let's see. Here we go. Boom.
That's ridiculous.
It's super freaking cool.
His name is Yawn.
What, the snake?
Oh, maybe that's one of his abilities. Oh, yeah. So they have a whole deck. He has a whole deck of attacks or abilities.
Dang.
That snake has his own deck.
Do you have any regular size minis in there?
Nope, but I can grab.
I'd like to show a comparison.
Where's the... There it is.
Morgan Nice says, I only bought the core box. I'll try to snag the expansions at retail if we end up enjoying the game. They look cool, though.
Agreed.
They super look cool.
Let's see here. I'm trying to get a guy out. There you go. Shoot him with your pistol.
Sorry, dude. You're gonna die.
Yep. Shoot the snake with your pistol.
It gives you a little bit of a size comparison to these monstrosities. So cool. Alright, we're going back up top now.
So crazy. I'm going to steal your little dude there and put him back in a box.
Yep. Man, these are wicked cool. Here you go.
Yeah, but those guys have each have their own deck. Those boxes.
Well, they better. Look how big they are.
So his name is Yawn. Subject called Yawn, but he has his own attack deck here.
He is looking like he's yawning.
Snapping, rapid lunge, body slam. So he's got his own deck. What's the spider called? Black Tiger. That's what he's called, the Black Tiger. Oh, he has a ceiling deck and a floor deck. So
oh, no. See, that's not okay.
When he's on the ceiling, he's going to do different stuff.
Now look, I said I was okay with plastic miniatures. I can look at this snake all day long. This spider gives me the heebie-jeebies. I don't like it. Spiders have too many legs. These are awesome.
Those are very awesome. There's a lot of room in this box.
Well, yeah.
Do something. No, I guess that's
David
not true.
Brashaw is here. He's one of the guys from Backspindle Games. Thank you for joining us, David. Has Sam volunteered to paint all the miniatures for you, JT?
Yes.
No, I have not. That's crazy
we got
talk.
about 28 games in front of it, but yes.
28 games in front of it. Let's see.
Honestly, painted miniatures are... I'm okay without painted miniatures most of the time.
Oh, I think you just made Vernon Piper faint.
I'm okay without painted miniatures most of the time, because when you take the coloration out, especially when your enemies are different colors than your... it makes it easier to see on the board. Yeah, it makes it easier.
No, I get what you're saying. Yeah.
Especially with the big table hog, but...
Yep. No, I get that. And painting does take a lot of time. Even if you're speed painting, especially with something like this. How many minis does this have? Do you remember?
I have no idea.
I would probably say at least I would imagine around 100.
100, yeah, 100 something. Yep.
And I mean, if you're painting those to any level of detail, you're spending a lot of time just painting before you even get into the game. Now, Vernon used to do it. Vernon is a buddy of mine from my Dice Tower days. We're still buddies, of course. We talk infrequently. I'm sorry.
Anybody see the shark
while
he's talking?
What?
Oh my
Zombie
head.
shark. What? What is that? That looks like a demon carousel.
I don't know. It's like a...
Does that go together?
It's got to go together. It goes together. I'm going to smash it together till it works.
That looks terrifying.
Oh it fits on there somewhere. It's got a flat side.
It's got a flat side. Here, let me try.
Look at that thing.
Hey, you got it.
Whatever you do, don't approach the tree with tentacles. With your 9mm.
Words to live life by. That has to have a close up. All right. So does the zombie shark.
All right.
So zombie shark coming up. Here we go.
His name is Neptune.
Literally?
Yeah. Subject Neptune.
You're gonna need a bigger boat. That's just the way that is. Now, see, a miniature like this, I think needs to be painted because.
Well, yeah, agreed.
That water effect needs to be.
It's more so. Do you paint all the little tiny zombies too?
Yeah, just paint them on
Just paint the big ones, but then you have a half painted set. Yeah,
there's all those kinds of things to think about.
Mm-hmm.
That is a demon carousel. That is nightmare juice.
It's called Plant 42.
Plant 42. I like demon carousel better.
Yep, me too. Has the ability to drag you. Corrosive spray.
Untamed. That's super awesome, though.
Whiplash. Yep, Plant 42 and Neptune. Gnashing teeth.
Back up top now.
All right.
Morgan I said this one would work okay without being painted since the enemies are different colors already. Yes.
Yeah, I prefer especially enemies to be different colors. And even some games now are like making different variations of enemies different colors to kind of... Anybody see which way I pulled that out? There we go. Okay. So interesting enough... I'm very curious, but I think that looks like the same L piece that's in the other one, so I wonder if the graphics on it are different or if it's got different layout. It must have a different layout, I would assume. I'll have to check that, but...
Yeah.
But that is it. That's all the very little that I got for Resident Evil, the board game.
Very little, he says.
Well, at least those guys will fit in there. Boy, the boxes are airtight.
Yeah, they are.
But
that's really cool.
Yep.
All right, here, let's
into the darkness, bleak. The The board game itself, all the expansion, director's cut stuff. Game trays. I don't know that I've ever had game trays come completely separate in a separate box. Maybe I have, but monsters.
Handing you everything.
Yep.
Wow,
Starter
really
exclusive. What's this one? Oh, this is the retro pack for cards.
Yeah. It's just a brick of cards.
Yep. That's all it is, a brick of cards. And that's all of it.
Boom.
With the dice on top. Those dice are cool.
Yeah, they are.
And the set that comes in the core pledge is the exact same set. So, this is just a second set. So, anywho, that's Resident Evil, the board game. Got to get that one to the table.
Yep. We can.
Oh, are you somewhere?
We can come back to the front.
I'm hiding behind the box.
You can move that if you want.
Sure, we can.
We get all this jazz.
My whole pile of trash. Don't want to throw it on the ground because the dog might decide to.
The dog's chilling.
Gnaw on it.
I'll clean it up.
All right, we'll move this over here for now.
We'll clean it up in a little bit.
Anywho.
So that is Resident Evil, the board game. It says the Alpha Pledge.
Yep.
That tells you what he got, the Alpha Pledge.
I think there was one piece. There was one piece with a golden nemesis that I didn't get. Everything else I think I got.
That's cool.
So,
all in, but the golden nemesis.
Yeah, I can't remember what it was called, but I don't know why. Sometimes I'm picky.
Well, we got some people that are here, so we got nine concurrent viewers right now, 9 viewers. Nice. So if you have any questions, if you want to pick JT's brain, go for it. We're just going to chill out here for a little bit. We don't have a whole lot else going on, but
you're going to hurt me if you pick my brain.
Nah. But, come on. I had to use that because we're talking about Resident Evil.
But I have heard that 2 and 3 were really good, but that this one makes some really good improvements on it too. Yeah. So
that's what somebody else was talking about. Carol Eris said earlier that they just started the campaign. Don't know if it's a he or she. Just started the campaign, and so far so good. Some new mechanics versus Resident Evil 3. So
are they still in chat?
I don't know because they haven't said anything. If they are, they can respond.
I was just wondering if it was if the survival horror came out in it really well or not.
Yeah. Did it for the other? Have you played the other ones?
I have not. No.
You haven't? Okay.
They came out in pretty quick succession, and I think, if I remember correctly, 3 fulfilled after I had already kickstarted this one.
Oh, really? Okay.
So it was like, do I buy it or do I just wait and get... I mean, there's enough content there that I don't think I need all 3 of them.
Sure.
I'll never play all 3 of them.
You call yourself a Resident Evil fan.
If I was just going to collect them, that's one thing, but... and I don't recall the retro pack either. I can't remember what that one was for. I mean, I know we got it, but... Yeah, I can't remember what that other...
Well,
we got everything.
The retro pack, does it like replace some of the cards? Did they use newer artwork on some of the cards so the retro pack gave
I
you
think
that
it gives
pixelated?
you that feel of Resident Evil 1, but I don't know if there's a significant difference.
Okay.
I was trying to look it up, but sometimes they're easy to see and sometimes they're not. But
yeah. All right. Well,
anywho,
not getting any questions, so we're going to go ahead and head on out. We want to thank you guys and gals for joining us. We appreciate it. We're going to get on and record some more Top 100 segments, I think.
Sweet.
If we have time, we might even play a game. But other things come first.
Yep,
Morgan Knight says this is the only one with Wesker so far, so I couldn't miss it.
That's true. I agree. But now 4's coming out, so that's going to mess it all up.
Yep. All right. Well, thanks for joining us. We're going to get on out of here. Hope you enjoyed this. If you did, smash those like and subscribe buttons, and we'll hope to continue seeing you here on the flip side. But if you didn't, I'm sorry. Maybe next time.
Maybe next time.
We'll see you guys and gals on the flip side. Take care.
Later. Nice. That's exciting. It's a lot of stuff.
Mm-hmm. Certainly is. Certainly is.